Oh, what that dying. This is the Black Pot, aka Coco Shonamo, where we speak truth to power. Oh, yes. My brother, my sister, this is where we speak truth to power. Here we don't criticize, but if we must criticize, we'll only just criticize to build and not to destroy. This is where we speak that truth to power. Nobody is bigger than the truth. And today we have a number of issues we need to look at. And I need you to come along. I'm taking this from 3news.com, the most authentic source of news online. And it says, economy. In the hearts of NDC, they know we have turned the corner. And this is from Ahiagba. Who is Ahiagba? The director of communications of the New Patriotic Party, Richard Ahiagba, has said that the position taken by the National Democratic Congress, NDC, and their minority in parliament that the economy has not turned the corner is ridiculous and a testament to the danger the NDC poses to the economy. Equally egregious, he said, is the inability of the NDC to offer a single workable solution. Just opposition for the sake of it. It is as dangerous as it is unethical. It is recalled that the minority leader, Dr. Kesela Tuforsin, told Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta that he has not turned the corner relative to the economic challenges. Dr. Forson said, the finance minister rather deepened the economic woes of Ghana with poor policies and programs. His comments come after Mr. Ofori-Atta said the government had avoided the unimaginable. He told Parliament during the presentation of the 2023 mid-year budget review on Monday, July 31, that with a lot of effort, the government managed to avoid empty shop shelves for medicines and other essentials. The country has seen no shortage of food. All right. So Ahiagba says, yes, we have turned the corner. In other words, we have turned the economy around. But the opposition NDC is refusing to accept this, all in the name of opposing just everything from the ruling party. Much as I would like to say that this is a common characteristic of politicians, it is also nauseous. Why is it that politicians find it very difficult to give credit to each other? Why is it that politicians fail to understand that it's all about the bigger picture, Ghana? It looks like every time they are marginalized in their minds, so regionalized. All they think about, my brother, my sister, is their ego and thinking about how fast they can discredit each other, no matter what, so that they will look brighter for the next elections. In fact, it is the bane of development for our nation. It's so sad. You see, now this person, same person sitting here saying, oh, the economy has taken a new dive for the better. This is the same guy who, when in opposition, would oppose everything no matter how positive it is. Politicians can never be trusted. They don't have the nation at heart. They do not respect the people who vote for them. They only pretend to show them some respect when election is coming. Right after election, you don't matter to them anymore. But let's get into the details of this story. Has the economy turned around? My brother, my sister, it hurts me that every time we are giving credence to the slave master and the colonialist, if we don't go to the IMF, our economy doesn't seem to get better. If we do not talk to the white man to wave his magic wand, we are always found wanting. I knew that by just deciding to go to the IMF, spirits will come down and fix the economy in the figment of their own imagination. Remember, we were told that if we did not go to the IMF at a certain point, the whole economy will crash and the whole country will fail. Twice we defied all this. Yet they still trumpeted it that the only solution was going to the IMF, not even the e-levy, not even all the numerous taxes they slapped on us, including the so-called taxes that should never have been implemented. My brother, my sister, today it hurts me badly. I am very bitter about the fact that our own brethren and sisters, our own citizenry, does not seem to appreciate that we all need to work to build the motherland. It's all about our ego. It's all about labels. It's all about our party in power. No matter what the other party does, no matter how positively it works, no matter how buoyant the economy is, in opposition, we always find a way of discrediting the party in power and also the whole nation. It hurts me, my brother, my sister, that by telling us that the economy has turned around, we are refusing to understand that we are sitting on borrowed money. Do you know what it means to say borrowed money? It's borrowed glory. Until we went to the IMF, we were dying. The nation was going to flop. It was going to cease to exist. All of a sudden, the IMF comes in and we are giving credence to colonialism. Nothing works for the black man until he knocks on the door of the white man. We are failing to understand that our independence is nothing but a mockery when we continue knocking on the door of the white man to do for us what we can do for ourselves, to do for us what our independence is supposed to be doing for us. It's like a woman who tells her husband, I don't want you anymore, you're such a useless man. You've never done anything good for me. Go away. I want my independence. Now the man goes away. The next moment, the woman is unable to do anything until the man comes in. She every now and then is knocking on the door of the man, asking the man to help with this, help with that. Then what is the importance of your divorce and independence? Can you explain? It hurts me, my brother, that we don't seem to be living our independence. We don't seem to be able to have the spirit of sacrifice. We are all thieves, stealing night and day, stashing millions of American dollars in our rooms. We no longer respect the banks. The banks are charging exorbitantly. My brother, my sister, in fact, when you are even entering the bank, several armed robbers are standing by for you to go in and come out so that they can make you their lunch. My brother, my sister, when are we going to sit back and tell ourselves that enough is enough? Once we took independence, let's be proud enough to handle our own problems without inviting the colonialist in. If he was that good, why did we send him away? Our people are stupid, no common sense. Think about it, my brother. Today, the so-called Founders' Day. What did you found? What is it that you have founded? Is it a nation? What is it that you have in independence when you are still running after the same people who enslaved you and colonized you for even toilet paper, for toothpick? My brother, my sister, do you consider yourself an independent nation? Are you ready to go through the mill, putting your shoulders to the wheel to be able to stand all in independence. Our leaders do not think. Our leaders have no pride. Our leaders only preach virtues, but they practice vices. I leave it here. I'm looking at this which I'm reading from Ghana Web, and it says exactly what bewilders me. Gabi replies Ablakwa's 187 million kitchen scandal expose. Senior partner at Africa Legal Associates, Gabi Asari Ochridakun, has issued a lengthy response to the recent expose published by the Member of Parliament from North Tongue, Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, dubbed kitchen scandal. The lawmaker this week published what he described as a scandal in which he alleged that Gabi, through his firm, that's the law firm, was neck deep in a plot to rip the state of some 187 million Ghana cedis on behalf of a client. However, in a response issued on Friday, August 4, 2023, Gabi maintained that his firm was engaged in a rather legitimate duty on behalf of their client. According to him, his firm has since April 2021 been engaged by West Blue Ghana Limited to assist the company recover an amount of 187 million Ghana cedis, being outstanding payment due it from the government of the Republic of Ghana under a contract dated 4th August 2015 and executed between West Blue on the one hand and the Ghana Revenue Authority, GRA, and the Ministry of Finance on the other hand. I'll leave it here. You see, what Gabi Asari Ochidakun is refusing to understand is that he has a vested interest in this. You are the cousin of the president. You have the power to hire and fire ministers. You have the power to sign contracts, relegating the ministers concerned to the background. Ajakun on my mind. This is how much power you wield. If anybody approaches you as their lawyer against the state, there's no way they will lose. After all, your uncle is the president. So any wise man right now runs after a lawyer like you, who probably is not even a good lawyer. But by virtue of the fact that you are with your uncle, whose law certificate we are told nobody has ever seen, and you have the power to hire and fire every Tom, Dick, and Harry who is so unpatriotic like you guys, will come to you so that you will use your influence as not a good lawyer, but as the cousin of the president. I don't know how many people understand this. The West is laughing at us. It's like we are looking for an American visa. And then you want to pass it through the boyfriend or the husband of the American ambassador to Ghana. How can you fail? He has a vested interest in this. He holds a certain level of influence. And with this influence, my brother, my sister, many are those who do not respect institutions anymore. They use their influence to abuse and to rape the public coffers. May posterity judge all you guys so harshly and so badly. Listen to what Gabi is saying. And oh yes, I have been representing this person from 2021. And I'm only doing my work as a lawyer. A lawyer who has the power to hire and fire ministers of state, as told to us by Ajakun. A lawyer who is not even ashamed, my brother, my sister, running after galamseyers and getting them to do illegal mining, as told to us by Professor Frimpong Manson. Is it from Manson Boating? Is this one to a lawyer? You only become a lawyer when your uncle is in power. From when your uncle is gone, you become that pocket lawyer. Posterity will judge this guy so harshly. Oh, I am a lawyer. I've been representing West Blue since 2021. Oh, but I'm just doing my work as a lawyer. You only become a lawyer when your uncle is in power. When your uncle is in power, you are a journalist. Who have jokers in power, rapists of the economy, fireburn them, wicked people left, right, and center. You are not even ashamed. Somebody that we are told can hire and fire. Ministers. In fact, if you fall in the bad books of Gabia Sarochri Dako, you are dead. It's a matter of a phone call away. He will call his uncle and finish you like a Jaku was finished. Allegedly. At the end of the day, my brother, my sister, he says he's a lawyer. And all that he's doing is to be able to defend people that we are all running away from. People raping our economy and our land. The other day, he was fighting for some people who were doing some mining somewhere. And for that matter, as a lawyer, when we were told that every mining activity should stop in the Ramsar sites and protected forest. No, I am a lawyer, I'm defending them. My uncle is the president. How dare you? I leave it here. To God be the glory. Now the last thing I want to quickly look at as we get ready for the news is taken from Peace FM Online. And it says 4 persons allegedly shot by Chinese miners at Banaso near Enchi in Western North. I read. 4 persons nearly lost their lives from a gun attack at Banaso, a small mining community near Enchi in the Awin municipality of the Western region. The incident, which occurred on Tuesday, August 1, is currently under the police investigation. Yes, under police investigation to unravel how and what brought about the shooting that led to the injuring of these 4 persons. According to UTV news source, an official of Innovation for Poverty Action, IPA, and an NGO who went to Banasu community to conduct a survey on the performance of school children in these mining areas was attacked by Chinese galamseyers with their Ghanaian counterparts, and 4 people have been shot. It's clear that number 1, these are illegal miners, galamseyers, and they are Chinese, number 2. And thirdly, they fired guns. My brother, how many times did we hear that Aisha Uwanga shot and killed people on the Galamsey site and nothing happened? We deported her, sent her home. The president himself confessed, I cannot put a finger on it and be too sure that she was actually deported, because she returned into the country and we were told a cock and bull story. She was married to a Ghanaian and she missed her husband and needed to come to Ghana because the husband couldn't make it to China. This is how they toy with our country. Can you do this in China? Let one Ghanaian slap a Chinese, not even shoot a Chinese man or woman anywhere on the streets of Guangzhou or Xinjiang or Beijing or Qinghing in China. They will roast you like chichinga and serve you to their Chinese vultures. But in our country, we claim we are independent. Yet this is the foolishness that comes to us every time. Are you not hurt? Are you not hurt? Oh, my brother, my sister. The other day I saw a Chinese man beating up a Ghanaian. And I walked over to him and I said, oh, why are you doing this? I wanted to take the matter on. The Ghanaian was begging me, if you take it on, he will sack me. To God be the glory. Eric Mawina Egbeta is in the house. He's sporting his very beautiful African attire, pink in color.